What is going on, guys? Hope you are all keeping well. It's been a few days since my last upload, and to be honest, guys, I've been continuing to DCA into my strong conviction plays. As you all probably know if you watch the channel, AI is one of my most bullish narratives. And when you find a project which hits the layer one narrative and the AI narrative, you are on to a winner, especially with GraphLinq, one of the most bullish projects, I think, for this cycle. A huge amount of updates. And I just want to talk about some good sort of targets potentially that we can hit with GraphLinq. And also, is 100,000 GLQ enough to, make some insane gains? So we're going to look at all of that and cover this in this video. I'm not going to talk too much about GLQ. I've got quite a lot of videos which discuss sort of the use case, but essentially it offers a variety of different tools where you can make your own graphs. You can integrate AI and automate different systems through this through their IDE integration with chat gpt. You've got dex tools, you've got centralized exchanges, you've got decentralized exchanges. They also have a chat bot you can integrate with OpenAI and utilize the glq engine. And on top of that, they have their chain, which basically covers the whole system. Very cheap, very fast, and it has the potential to grow in terms of an ecosystem. In my opinion, it's still under the radar, but from in my opinion, I think this is a very good price. Currently sat around 29 million in market cap with very good tokenomics, around 60 to 70% in circulation. And it has dipped around 16% over the past week, which I think is a great opportunity to DCA into this. Of course, not financial advice. The other good thing about GLQ, it has the potential to get some tier one listings in the future. They already have some good exchange listings. You've got KuCoin, you've got MEXC, you've got BitGet, you've got Gate.io. But in my opinion, this is going to get some tier one listings in the future. I think a project as solid as GLQ, which hits the AI narrative and also hits the layer one narrative, is a very good option for this cycle. So if we have a look at some of the use cases, I've shown you how you can utilize their different blocks to make your own graph. And you can see here, they also offer a variety of different templates, which you can basically just, copy and paste into your graph. You can see here, ChatGPT conversation starter. So you can basically create a conversation with these ChatGPT bots, and you can basically tweak it and style it to exactly what you want, the specifics of that chatbot. You can also use it for basically trading. A lot of traders are utilizing this with Uniswap, with different centralized exchange listings. I think they've got MEXC on here. Let's just have a quick look. They do have some centralized exchange listings as well, and also DEX tools integration. So, the integrations are only going to increase in the future. And for me, this is just a very, very solid project. You can see the different blocks here. So you've got different storage ones. You can do calculations. You can add functions. You can add data through CSV, through Excel. And it's just a very good project for people who don't have that much experience within no code, sort of no coding. And for me, it's just going to improve in the future. They also have Solana integration and dex tools integration, which is good to see, which is what I like to see with this project. So in terms of updates with this, you can see that the sort of holdings and a lot more people are starting to watch this project. It's been added to around 50,000 watch lists on CoinMarketCap, 40,000 followers. And in my opinion as well, guys, something bullish about GLQ is the community. Very active, and one of those die-hard cults that you want to see within crypto. there's no point getting into crypto when the sort of the product is good. GLQ's product is solid, but the marketing is also just as good, if not better. So other things as well, you can also see that the wrap GLQ. So basically, when you want to exchange between Ethereum and the GLQ mainnet, you basically have to wrap and unwrap the GLQ. So this is also listed on CoinGecko, which is good. And you can also see here, guys, this is why this chain has potential to be big. It's very fast. It's very cheap. On top of that, you can also stake GLQ through the website here. So for me, this is a very good project. So guys, the main question is, as the title said, is 100,000 GLQ enough? So if we have a look at 100,000 GLQ, it's going to cost you around $8,500. Now, again, guys, it's going to depend on your position. It's going to depend on your, your circumstances. Some people might only be able to get 1,000. Some people might have 1,000,000. Some people might have 10 million. For me, guys, I think GLQ has potential to do a 50x. It could even do more. A 1.5 billion market cap would be a 50x, which would put this around $4.40 in price, which I think is very possible. I think when you look at layer ones, and the thing is, guys, there's not that many very good layer ones. If you have a look, all of these sort of top 20 layer ones have already rallied insane amounts. People want to look at the projects with a smaller market cap, which have potential to, rise in the future, which is why I think GLQ is also a very good option for a layer one. And so guys, 100,000 GLQ would currently set you back $8,500. If it was to 50x, guys, this is what you're looking at a $4.40 GLQ, 441,000 from that initial investment. Some people even have the belief that this could potentially 100x, which is around a 3 billion market cap, which would be around 100x. Would put this around $8.80. I wouldn't wait for this, guys. For me, I would probably start to take profits around 30x from here, which would be, I think around a billion market cap, which would put this nearly $3. This is very, very possible, and I even think 50x is possible, but a bit more of a bullish case. So at this stage, you'd be looking at around 300,000 from your initial investment. And the important thing here, guys, is to ensure that you have a solid DCA strategy. People normally just talk about DCAing in, but it's also important to DCA out. So what you should do is, again, not financial advice, is set different targets for you guys. So, maybe your targets are less, maybe your targets are only a 20x, which would be around I think 600 million would be a 20x. Yeah, so 600 million would be a 20x. So maybe this is your goal for GLQ. So then you could potentially take 20% out at 600 million, 20% out at 800 million, 20% out at 1 billion. You get the idea, guys. It's important to have that strategy in place, so you're not just left with, no strategy in place. So in my opinion, guys, 100,000 GLQ can set you up with some pretty insane gains. With just a 50x, you're looking at over 400,000 from, $8,500, which is insane. And I still think you're early to this project. You can see more people are starting to add this to the watch list. But for me, it's still early days. And I think, this is going to have a very insane bull run. And on top of that, it's hitting two of the most hot narratives, AI and layer ones. So for me, a very solid project, guys. Of course, do your own research on GLQ. Don't just take my word for it, and have a look and see if you like it. If you enjoy the video, guys, please don't forget to drop a like. It helps the channel out and keeps me making more videos. And also don't forget to drop a subscribe so you don't miss any content. And I'll see you very soon for the next video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.